everybody, welcome back to Actoroke. In case you couldn't tell, we're going to do something a little bit different tonight. My name is Sarah Moore. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm going to be your guide this evening and your host, and you're probably your favorite person. I'm going to remind you to have a sip of water because I bet everybody's dehydrated. So at home even, please go ahead, take a sip. Here we go. I question whether in those mugs is water, but that's okay.
Lots of things contain water.
Lots of things contain water. So in place of our regularly scheduled RPG session this week, we are going to have our players sit down with a reporter from the Cordovan Informant within World, and we're going to do an interview. So before we get started, I'm going to go around the table and have everybody introduce who they are and who they are playing. I'm going to start with Lexi.
Hi, I am Lexi the First. My pronouns are she, her, as well as my character's pronouns, Saoirse. If you hear chaos in the background, streaming from home means my kid is out there. So sorry ahead of time for that. Saoirse is a fighter. And for me, you can find me across social media as Lexi the First. I'm just excited to be here.
Awesome.
Going as great as it does at the table.
Yeah. We're going to hop on over to Bryce.
Hello, my name is Bryce Bebop. My pronouns are he, they, as are the character I'm playing, whose name is Cass, or Cass the Magnificent, or the Cass Anova, or the Wonderkin. You know, your choice, really. Any applet's great. He's a smoozy, schmoozy bard who leads his own band. Pretty much amazing. So,
wow. And
yeah,
the most humble, like so humble.
Yeah, you should see. He's written books on how humble he is, and they're the best books ever.
Yeah, very modest. It's the best quality.
Yeah.
I would
Modesty,
say.
that's his middle name. Cass, Modesty, the best ever.
Anova.
Yeah, Anova.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. All right, let's hop on over to Rennie.
Hello, I'm Rennie Arukto. It is nice to be here. My pronouns are he, him. I play Archibald Ashtooth, a warlock whose pronouns are indeed he, him as well. I'm surly. I'm not Shirley. I'm very surly.
Oh.
And I tolerate all of you. Tolerate.
We're going to get some joy out of Archibald tonight. I just need to find the right subject. Something's going to get him excited. We're going to find it.
And one more thing. I got new glasses today.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
They look delightful.
And they look great on you.
They look so
Archibald
good.
hates them. He hates them.
Archibald does not like to see. It's the worst. He prefers to be more mysterious and squinty. I get it. All right, Megan, bring us home.
All right. My name is Megan Karimi Nasser. I am playing Bahati. We both have she, her pronouns. And I don't have a quip to fill in this space like you guys did.
Excellent job.
Bring it home, you said?
I did. I said bring it home, and you did not disappoint. I feel at home.
I'm at home right now.
Yeah.
This is what it's like here.
Listen, when you're home, that means you don't have to try. So,
is that the rule? Cool.
Yeah. Parts of me are really struggling right now.
You'll get cozy.
Yeah. You can only see us from here up. You know, this is.
Am I wearing pants? I don't know.
Do you wear pants?
Not at home.
Yeah. You mean leg prisons? Unnecessary. Just like when we are at the table in the studio, we are going to make sure that we have our safety discussion. It's important as a responsible player at the table and game master and human being to know where everybody's lines and bails are. When I am at the helm, you will never find sexual violence, violence against children, or withholding food as punishment or starvation. We had a quick safety discussion prior to starting. I think I'm pretty up to date on where everybody is with their comfort levels, but I have made sure that they know that if we ever cross over into an area that they are uncomfortable about, they can either throw up an X, or they can message me privately in our Zoom chat, and we will mulligan it and go in a different direction, no questions asked. So, I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna put my poppy hat on. It's not a real hat. I shouldn't have said hat.
Are you
Sorry,
looking for a hat
not
right
a
now?
hat. I have a lot of hats. Like, right yeah, I have a lot of different hats. Like I have one that's a rainbow. I have one that's a crown. I have one that's a fox. There's just a lot of hats happening over here. We're not gonna do it. We'll just be Poppy. Is everybody ready? Here we go.
Oh, we haven't started yet.
Oh, yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm Poppy Gatto. I am here to interview you all for the Cordovan Informant. We're going to get your name out there because there's been some buzz about the four of you, about your little troop, if you will. And I would love to tell the people all about the four of you. There is a little confusion about the name of your band.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
What
I don't know
confusion?
if we need. Oh gosh.
As in it's never really consistent. Something about sirens,
like,
something about souls. It's sort of every time we hear it, it's kind of different. What is your band name?
Cass knows it.
Because he's the head. He's the head of the band.
Yep.
Oh, it's
front man.
Yeah. It's Cass and the Soul Sirens. Casanova and the Soul Sirens. Yeah, that's what it is, right, guys?
Yeah,
name
but we changed it to
evolves
Soul Sirens.
with our ever-evolving sound.
The Casanova is silent. So it's the Casanova.
So it's just and the Soul Sirens.
No,
Yeah.
Yes.
Just Soul Sirens.
Or is it Casanova and
Soul
and
the Casanova and the is silent.
Oh, okay.
It's implied.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait,
cool.
so it's
Soul.
That doesn't seem right to me. I thought we had a vote.
That's why it's implied.
Oh, okay.
I think we all voted. We all voted, and they were all different. And here
all
we are.
different votes.
Yeah.
Because we all matter equally. It's like a square.
Sure.
Where all the sides are equal.
Right.
Okay.
Except Cass, you said, is the leader.
Well, he's like the top of the square.
There's more to a band than just performance stuff.
There's
everyone
bongos.
Contributes. Bongos, getting us gigs. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Writing. We did a beat poetry night. All of us poetried.
Yep, we poetried hard.
Poetry's real hard.
Great. And what sort of music do you play? What would you say your genre is? The feel of your music?
Soul and funk.
Soul.
That's like
funk.
Yeah.
Rock.
Soul funk rock.
But there's some banjo.
But contemporary.
Yeah.
Soul funk, contemporary funk rock.
And if that meant like a sort of folk story song vibe.
Soul funk
with
folk.
undertones of like tribal drumming.
Right.
And bongos.
Bongos. Yep.
Yeah.
And do you have a regular gig?
We are new to town. We do have an upcoming gig at the Salty Hog, and we're hoping to make it regular. And so far, we're doing pretty good.
Sorsha, we're not looking to tie ourselves down to any one bar because we're free agents. So we wouldn't like.
But for now, definitely find us at the Salty Hog, where we do have a gig. And because we follow the rules in this city, our paperwork also ties us to the Salty Hog, actually.
Yes.
Great.
The future will take care of itself.
And we have more paperwork that says we can do magic in our shows. So our shows are really cool.
Oh, that
and
sounds,
it's all legal.
Right. No, I don't.
It's very important in this town. I don't know if you
put that in the paper.
Real important.
I'll put it in the paper
Poppy,
that you're doing everything legally. I have an answer.
Do you have the correct permits for investigative journalism in the
Of
city?
Of course I do.
Okay,
I would have.
cool.
I covered all of it prior to coming in.
Excellent.
Good, because
Just
so
want to
did
make sure this
we.
is all legal and on the
The upper
Yeah,
forefront.
mark.
my editor Marco is a real stickler
Okay.
for making sure that everything is above board.
Cool.
Yeah, that's
So
me.
I
I'm
had-
our kind of manager. I'm a real stickler for rules.
Yeah,
true.
I've
Laws
heard
and
that
stuff.
there's maybe some romance within the band.
Oh yeah, Cass is really into oh wait, you said within?
Within.
Yeah, within.
Oh yeah,
within.
that's my girlfriend.
Oh, and how long have the two of you been romantically entangled?
Oh yeah.
You know,
Unclear,
a
actually.
long time.
It feels
it
like
was one of those like we
at
were
least-
friends, and then like
Yeah.
when did we actually start dating? Crazy. I
It
don't know.
feels like a whole lifetime.
Yep, it
Or
sure
more.
does.
Interesting. So this actually leads me to another question. I was going to hold on to it for later, but like there was a quote that someone said that like the love between you two sort of brought
Oh.
you back to life.
Yeah.
Which I feel is
Yeah.
really interesting because there is a rumor that y'all used to be dead. So what's that all about?
You tell me, that's so ridiculous.
Maybe they meant like because our just to bring it back, the focus back to the band. I
Mhm.
feel like our musical sound has really grown, you know?
Right.
So maybe
Yeah.
maybe what they meant was that like we used to be like dead, and then we
Mhm.
found our sound, the
Yeah.
aforementioned rock punk
Yeah.
folk
Folk soul.
drumming.
Soul
Soul.
drumming. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
interesting because I have a note that basically says that you used to be some form of zombie, the four of you.
Well,
Well,
that's weird
That
and
is
a
weird.
That
little
feels like a
offensive.
rumor.
Kind of rude one. You know what?
Mm.
I bet who is spreading those rumors, it's that other band that doesn't like our music.
The
Oh, yeah.
Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Interesting. The
The Hobgoblin
find it
Hobgoblin.
very-
Howdowns.
It's very
Hobgoblin
unprofessional to-
hoedowns.
Yep.
I find it unprofessional to call somebody else's music dead.
Yeah, or to call us like zombies. Like
Man,
what?
The Hoedowns have
To
been
be fair,
trying
the
to start.
Zombies were a very good band, so maybe that's a compliment.
Oh, that could be.
You know.
The Hoedowns are spreading a lot of rumors, and I don't appreciate it.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
Yeah, I mean,
really
they could
don't.
just be disgruntled. Like perhaps you.
I mean, it's not like a normal thing to just be dead and then be a zombie and then be a person.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
do we look
obviously we're
capable
not.
of that kind of stuff? Look at us. We're a
It's sort of a
band.
weird thing to say, don't you think, Poppy?
If we had that kind of ability, would we be a traveling band?
That's an
Yeah.
excellent point. There is a connection between the four of you and some sort of a kind of a patron, from what I'm understanding, named Vrykolikus,
Patron
A-
of
a-
the arts. Bands
a
have those.
vampire
Whoa.
back in Graverstick.
Whoa, what is with you and accusing people of not being alive?
Is this
Oh,
really true
Vrykolikus, that is
journalism?
not an accusation. I mean, that's literally fact in all of the. You can't really accuse someone of something that is like 100% true,
I can
right? Like,
tell you with certainty, we have never played music for Vrykolikus.
Well,
Yeah,
I-
and also who knows where our mysterious patron money comes from? Who
Yeah,
are we to
I-
question bags?
so there is mysterious patron money.
No, but
No, if there
if
was,
there-
I wouldn't be fighting to get us a gig so
Yeah,
hard.
That's true.
we're like looking for
Look at my
patron money.
clothes. What is this? Is this the clothes of someone with a vampiric type of patron? No, the answer is no. N-O.
He'd be way better dressed.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, this hat would not be tattered.
Wouldn't we be playing like at his house?
Like
I
always.
assume he has a house, right? Or
Better
whatever.
venue.
Don't they have caves? I think vampires live in caves,
like-
right?
All the things you're accusing us of are accusations for like rich people.
Definitely not accusing. You're very touchy. I'm not again just telling you stuff that has been heard, that has been spoken about town.
Well, we're just trying to like build our
Weird.
brand right now.
Yeah, we're like
and
a rising, like trying to establish ourselves in this town. So,
So-
like those rumors are actually, detrimental to us getting money for food. and housing.
Because we don't
Like,
have vampire money to buy our food. We have to go
Yeah.
buy our food with other money.
I
like,
want to know
just
why the
regular
press
kind.
is investigating us instead of like people who do have vampire patron money.
Yeah.
Not necessarily investigating you. I was doing a story. There's a band, and we're telling the true story of this band whose name
Oh.
is obviously very clear.
Super clear.
So there's also, a source close to someone in the band
Oh.
has mentioned that you have two more colleagues named Hugh and Beatrice.
Oh, they're talking about our act.
Colleagues.
We did because we saw you have the magic. We did a show where we have a talking sword and a talking bow.
Oh, interesting.
Someone can't figure out fiction from reality. It sounds
Yeah,
Oh,
like.
that's-
ventriloquism, Poppy.
That's strange.
Ventriloquism.
This source claims to have stolen them at some point, and is that they are magic weapons, that they are
What?
people.
If
Poppy?
they're claiming to have stolen them, shouldn't they be in prison?
No, Poppy, I have a question. What's the name of this source?
Well, I don't generally reveal my sources.
I see.
It's
No,
a
that's fair.
protected sort of
Mhm.
situation. However, he did seem to be very cozy with you. He's met with you a few times, I believe. His I can say that their name does begin with an S.
Mhm.
Okay. Salazar?
No, it's
No.
probably someone who's like crushable sized.
Is it someone who is like probably not actually very trustworthy if you think about it?
Mm-hmm.
Not to make judgments, but like I'm making a judgment here. Do you hear
Yeah,
me?
I can
Poppy?
see you making a judgment.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How
You know what
much
I'm
did you
saying?
pay them for this information?
I didn't pay them anything.
Then
So then why would they volunteer something unless they had an axe to grind? I don't think that's very good journalism.
Oh, well, I mean, clearly you are the expert.
Clearly.
Poppy, I think you do great journalism, but I think your source is suspect. That's my thought on this.
I feel like there is perhaps an ulterior motive in something. There's kind of a romantic entanglement, a potential romantic entanglement with this source. So I don't know why they would lie to me.
with them?
You have a potential romantic entanglement with your
With
source?
me?
I
Oh, no.
know so many
Oh.
people whose names start with S. Okay.
One of you.
I'm having
You have
further
a
thoughts.
romantic entanglement with one of us?
Oh, it better not be the imp.
I don't think it's the
Imp?
imp.
You have dealings with an imp?
No,
Wasn't.
because I wouldn't. That's why I was
Yeah.
getting suspicious. See how angry I
Imps
was when you said
are-
the source? Because I don't.
Yeah.
And I was a little upset that I thought you were, but I'm glad to hear you
Mhm.
didn't.
Mhm.
Good job.
Yeah, imps are crazy weird and untrustworthy. So
But you deal with them, is
No.
what I'm hearing.
No, there was
Oh,
one
because
following
they're
us for a
untrustworthy.
while. Probably was like a fan of our
yeah.
work. We can't control who the music touches.
I see.
It's for everyone.
Not one that
Mhm.
we like
Print
have.
that. Our music's
That's
for
why I was
everyone.
confused about the romantic thing, because I was like, we're not getting romantic with anyone here
Mhm,
in the imp family
Mhm.
that I know of.
Sure. And there has been a rather bedraggled kind of Gekken that appears around you often.
Yeah, I mean, he's a messenger. That's not really on us.
I mean, yeah, plenty of
But
Geckens. are-
notably is generally in the employ of pirates.
Has it been around us often?
Several times.
Interesting. I don't know anything about pirates. Do you guys?
No.
Yeah, like we've just come to this port town. Pirates, great, weird.
Vampires, pirates. I mean,
Listen,
what
if people
next?
like our
Undead?
music, we just put our music out there. We don't ask for like, your entire history when someone comes up and is like, hey, I like your music.
Mhm.
but
Sure, but this is how you get more fans is to
Yeah.
tell the real story of your band, right?
Like-
Is you
Yeah.
get it all out there. Like you're still waters run deep, you know? Like
Yeah,
this
that's true.
is you get to know about your struggle and how you get everything out in front of everybody. Speaking of which, somebody said they saw you in a fight recently and that you summoned this can't be right. This can't be right. But
No.
dancing zombies?
What is
I
with
mean,
you
you
and
hear yourself, right?
zombies? That's-
I
you
do
got
hear
a-
myself.
You got a zombie
Poppy.
thing today, huh?
I have to make an admission to the band as well. I knew Vicalicus, Vic, as I like to call him, was a vampire, and he, while not what I would necessarily call a patron, he did supply me with wine and cheese. I'm not sure what his intentions were, but he did dress in a nice manner and provide me a meal. So that I want to put that out there that's probably where that rumor got started.
So you purposely concealed from your bandmates that there was a vampire amongst you?
He wasn't amongst us per se. It was
so you met him separately.
I tried.
Hey, there will be no shaming our friend here for his promiscuity.
No, I
He's
don't
allowed.
care at all
Oh.
about his promiscuity. The thing is that he just said he had to make an admission to all of you, which means that he withheld that information.
Well, what that means is that now he feels comfortable being vulnerable with us, and I ask that you respect that, please,
Yeah.
Poppy.
Yeah.
There's a
Okay.
moment of sharing happening here right now.
It's
Yeah,
actually
I
really
mean, everybody's
beautiful if you
very
think about
defensive,
it.
and it's definitely not going to be reflected in the article.
I'm not that
for sure.
defensive. I want to know more.
Oh,
I'm just really
Yeah.
protective of my friends, you know.
sure.
Everyone
It
will
was a
tell you
nice
I'm a very
meal.
emotional, caring person. That's
Mhm.
me, the
Yeah, I'm
softie
definitely
of the
getting that
band.
off of you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cass. What
Oh
else
no,
would you like
that
to-
was pretty much it. Like I think that's where that rumor started, was that, he took me out. We had a meal once. We shared a meal once, I should say. That's the proper wording. We shared a meal once, and it was lovely.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's probably where that rumor got started. That's where I would just put that to rest, hopefully.
Right.
Now.
Was the meal people?
Oh,
No.
Great. So then how were you even supposed to know? Like,
Exactly.
he might have just been like a vegetarian vampire. You
I
know?
later found out he was a vampire. It wasn't during that meal.
Oh, see, even better.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mhm.
thank you for sharing with us, Cass.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Archibald has been awfully quiet. What do you bring to the band?
Mystique.
Oh, he's muted.
Yeah.
He's that quiet.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
just seeing if you could read lips.
Oh,
Apparently you can't. It's okay.
great.
Heart. I bring passion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm well, they call it the soul stuff, and I like to think that I bring a lot of the soul in our on the words we sing. What do they call that? Lyrics. In the lyrics.
What instrument do you play, Archibald?
I hum. I hum.
You hum.
Yeah. Do you have to play an instrument to be in a band? No, I don't think so. Sometimes you just need to provide a vibe, an atmosphere, right?
It's like an ambiance
Yeah.
performer.
Right?
Yeah.
Cass?
Okay,
Grab
so
the
you
tops of the band.
are the vibe.
if you can't tell, he really hypes up a crowd.
Yeah, it seems like
With
it.
his
And
heart, as he said, he's the heart and soul of the band.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
Bring it.
Saoirse, what instrument do you play?
Bongos.
Mm-hmm. And Bahati?
Oh, I have an oud.
And Cass, do you play an instrument?
Oh yeah, many. I have multiple instruments, but mostly I am the front man.
So we've got just to sum up, with no judgment, we have an oud and some bongos, and then just some vibes.
Yeah, actually, I did misspeak.
Art.
I think I said oud. I meant udu, which is a different instrument.
Okay. Yeah,
But
that's what
So
she
anyway,
plays.
you're
yeah, so yes.
unclear on what your instrument is.
No, that's not what I call it, but this is
Oud is for short. It's this little nickname.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's her Udu that she named Oud.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure.
I just
Mhm.
sometimes
Oud the
forget
Udu.
what it's called, and it's not a big deal.
Archibald also provides not just the vibe,
Mhm.
but really the baritone in the background, like Mongolian throat singing style. So not Mongolian, but like throat singing style. So he provides that type of the gravitas, as I said earlier, in the band. So
Yeah.
like if I was lead liar,
But
then he
also, we
would be
said we
like,
have some magic.
yeah, which he also assists with.
This is correct. I hold it down with my dulcet baritone-esque humming.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and magic.
Yep.
And people love it a lot.
Great.
Oh.
So you all have been fairly busy. You've been moving around a lot, you know, from what I understand. There's sort of like a string of like you must party really hard because there's like a string of like property damage behind you.
Yeah.
There with every band,
Band.
any
We
legit
go hard.
band.
Our fans get excited.
It's so the fans are the ones that are causing the damage.
It's
Yes.
unclear.
Oh, really? It's,
Okay.
you know, when you have art, sometimes you can't tell where something starts and something ends.
Mhm.
Sort of one morass of artistic intent to demonstrate the nature of art. You know, like can I see some snaps? Can I see some snaps?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's
See that? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
real
Feel
good.
that? You feel it? Can you feel it from over there? Like the
So-
energy of
The
it?
vibes. Remember we were
Like,
talking about vibes?
Seeing him bringing the vibes very
That's what I'm
well.
Yeah.
talking about.
So
Nice job.
Archibald vibes Ashtooth. That's why we call him
Our
that.
band is not just a band, but more like an experience. So it's like an art installation plus live music plus a laser light show. And sometimes the fans get a little out of hand. We don't want to tone them down because we don't want to harsh their vibe. So we
Sure.
just encourage everyone to do the things.
You know, I think Cass said it best when he said that we're not a band, we're a state of mind.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Can't wait to catch the next show. Very interested.
Oh, it's going to be
in
amazing.
doing that. So I have a source that says you are sort of on a musical quest, you know, to get some sort of like opal. Can you speak to that a little bit? Like,
Oh yeah. We refer to it as the opal, but it's really like the crowning jewel of performances.
mm,
So I prefer opals over like diamonds because they're so common. But when you have a nice opal that brings a magic to the stage,
mhm.
it could truly be the centerpiece of everything you need. So we refer to it as the opal or the magic opal, but we're reaching for that experience that will bring everyone involved to a new height of reality.
It's
I
a
see.
metaphor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We just
an
want a
out-of-body
performance
experience,
that
if you
makes you
will.
feel like an opal.
Like
Mhm.
you catch the light and you're a rainbow.
And you're smooth and shiny.
Mhm.
And yet there's deeper facets that can only be revealed through light.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And seashells.
You want to
Sounds-
It's a
enlighten.
pretty clear metaphor.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sounds pretty groovy, I guess. You guys
Oh, yeah.
you keep shifting your genre. I'm having a hard time like
yeah, I hate to
really
pin us
pinning it
down to
down for
one
you.
thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Same, Poppy.
Yeah.
So that's you're
Mhm.
experiencing exactly what we experience. Why would we
Yeah.
limit ourselves when we could be like
That's
know?
why you don't get
Exactly.
bored. We're different. You got to keep coming out to see us. It's never the
Yeah.
same thing twice.
Gotta keep
Mhm.
coming back.
Yep.
Are you considering ever bringing Hugh and Beatrice back into your stage experience?
I mean, like we said, never the same thing twice. It's kind of been done now.
Yeah, we did the whole
Mhm.
ventriloquism thing.
Yeah.
I don't
We
know.
might
The
at some point, but it'd have to be a different kind of show.
Yeah.
So at some point, I think we will, but it'll be a future thing that we're
Might-
striding for.
Be something where we don't, reunite with them until we've found the opal,
Yeah.
It just feels like that might be a better time.
Until you've
Yep.
like played the ultimate show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So would they be part of the ultimate show or like
You know, with
that's-
magic, everything's possible.
see?
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
I can see them becoming a part of the experience as we're performing the Hopel. Like we could do it then and it would be like, wow. Imagine we're performing
Mhm.
and the bongos are railing, the throat singing is going nuts, and Oud is just railing against the walls. And then all of a sudden, instead of one voice, it becomes three voices.
Whoa.
Like, whoa.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds big. I
Mhm.
I assume because you mentioned something about magic. Is this like
Mhm,
like
mhm.
actual magic or like close up street magic? Like what is it that we're both?
Poppy, yeah, it's both.
It's a
Yeah.
melding.
Yeah. I mean, and again, like we can't give it away before the
Yeah, yeah.
opal.
Sure.
Mhm.
But
'Cause then it
enough
won't be an opal.
to
The
make
surprise is
people
half of it.
come
But-
to the show,
Mhm.
right? Like
Yeah,
you need
yeah. And I mean,
just
we
enough
know
to
that
leak out.
Cass is an excellent ventriloquist
Yep.
per the previous shows
Mhm.
with Hugh and Beatrice, the talking sword.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Do you
But
think actually, I would love I know that you are a ventriloquist, obviously
Mhm, mhm.
immensely talented ventriloquist. Do you think that you could give us a little bit of Beatrice's voice?
For free?
Well, ooh. No, Poppy, I think I could. I'm not gonna be able to throw it because I haven't practiced.
Sure.
But I can do it like this all the time. So I
Huh.
mean that's sorry, I have, we've had a long day.
Oh,
Um,
sure. Little tired in the
Yeah,
in
a
the
little
vocal
tired,
cords.
but
I think you sound
It's
great,
there.
Cass.
thank you.
I mean, for
Yeah.
all that you've done, lately, I can see why your voice would be tired, of course.
Yeah.
But
And
My
you really
throat
want
is
to, you don't
sore.
want to push it. We've got, that
No.
other show coming up at the Salty
Yeah.
Hog.
Salty hog.
Yep,
Yeah.
Tuesday
Salty hog.
nights.
Yep.
So,
Tuesday night. What time?
7.
7. Yep. 7.
That's why Saoirse's our manager. I don't
Oh, Saoirse. So what
Exactly.
time is the show on
That's it.
Tuesday?
At
Normal
the
show
Salty
time at the Salty Hog.
Which is what for our readers who maybe have not frequented the Salty Hog?
6. Oh, that's right. It's 6.
Recommend getting there
Saoirse.
at 6. Get your tables,
For
get your
seating,
seats. 6.
yeah.
Yeah.
will probably
Mhm,
be like
mhm.
packed.
Yeah,
So
the earlier
packed.
you get, the better. The establishment appreciates early patrons because it's like a dinner concert.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Hey,
dinner and a
Is
show.
there
servers.
like a cover charge or like a drink minimum?
Well, the more money you pay, the better it helps us. So
Yeah. Truthfully, I don't run the Salty Hog. I'm just in
No.
the band.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
Salty Hog questions.
We can get you some more information, but
Sure.
Yeah, we can let
I
you
mean, I
talk
would
to
like
the-
to promote your gig,
Oh,
and
no, I
it
love
would
that,
be
yeah.
good to tell people if they had to like pay to get in or.
I don't believe you have to pay to get in, but I do believe it is a 1 drink and 1 bacon slab minimum.
Hold on. This is actually our DM is not here. Sorry, Boozer. So I might make an executive decision that in a town that is as formal as this is, I think we were given a written contract when it came to
Sure.
our
Oh, yeah.
show that
Yeah.
has all of that
That probably
information
would,
on
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
like signed
Does
by
that
Llewellyn.
sound kosher to everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So what does it say on the contract then?
Yes. So there
It
is.
says Soul Sirens. We got it right.
It does say Soul Sirens. Woo!
I
Thank
mean,
goodness
I
we're
know that's our
amazing.
name.
It is show starts at 7 p.m. But definitely recommend get there earlier, get your seats. I hope it's going to be packed. No cover charge, although it is highly suggested.
Yep, highly suggested that you do
that
pay.
anything you would have done for a cover charge, go directly to the band. And if you are going to sit at a table, it is required you order at least something.
Yeah.
Wow.
And tips
Yeah.
welcome. Tips welcome.
It says
Tips welcome for us and your Salty Hog servers.
It says it on the contract that you should give your cover charge directly to the band. That says it on that contract.
No, what it says is if you were planning on paying a cover charge, right here. So, Bahati.
Yeah.
I don't know what that word says. Can you read that for me?
It says the
Oh.
band.
Okay.
Okay. All right. It said
I might have read that wrong. I can't always read.
It says the band
Right.
is responsible for we're supposed to promote the show.
That's what
Which is
we're doing.
Great job.
High five, Bahati.
Okay. It says the band is responsible for show promotion, and anyone seated at a table must buy at least one drink per hour.
Yeah. My
And how
girlfriend
long
can
is your
read. She's
show?
really
How long is
smart.
you two look very happy together. Very, I love it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And how long is the show?
Yeah, usually at least like an hour, but sometimes when we get into a jam, it just like
Or
and like what
sometimes
is
we
time?
hit like a moment and we have to stop. Like it's just the music takes us where we need to
Wow.
go.
So what this is I'd love to follow this. How long has your longest concert been?
3
17
days.
hours.
3
3
days,
days and
17
17
hours.
Mhm.
3
Yep.
days
3
and
days
17
and 17 hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
It's a
is
very
a
long
state of
time.
mind. I mean,
It was
Or-
a jam.
We ascended.
Was that what you wanted to do?
Yes.
sometimes you
That
can't
was
Not
the
control it.
about
closest
what
we
we
got
want.
to the
It's a-
opal.
It's about
Yep.
what the music wants.
It's true. And the music wanted 3 days and
Mhm.
17 hours.
And
Mhm.
your shortest concert?
6 seconds. Remember,
Wow.
it was that time that Archibald was just like, and we were like, we can't beat that.
It was perfect.
I was sort of
Yeah.
coughing. I some phlegm.
It was like the perfect note.
It's like, and then
Oh,
just-
And
did
then
you
it
hear
was
that?
done.
Just,
Yeah, that was good. That was
Oh,
an
really?
impromptu
Close.
concert.
It was
Love
really
it.
Chills.
good.
Yep.
this guy.
And if someone wanted to book you at their establishment, where could they find you to do that?
At the Salty Hog, probably. We are staying
That's where we're
there.
staying currently. Yeah.
You're staying at the Salty Hog.
Yes.
Yes.
And how long do you think that you will be there?
Depends on the music. You got to ask the music.
Well, the music is not here in the interview, so I have
At
to
least
ask
a
you.
week. At least a week.
But also maybe less than that.
But also maybe less.
We
Like
have
maybe 3 days.
At
But
least until our next performance.
yes.
Unless we're not. But probably until then.
But we're gonna leave a forwarding address at the Salty Hog.
yeah.
That way they can pass on a message to us if they need to.
So
Unless
just let
we
us know
can't
how
do that.
we can
Mhm.
contact you back,
Yeah.
and then you
Yep.
can just like book us, and
Mhm.
our band, the music band that we have, will right back to
Actually,
you.
I think now that I think about it, we have a letterbox that we're able to retrieve, every time we
Yeah.
leave Salty Hog, like once or twice. So you just put your letters in, and then we'll get them. We won't be able to respond until we get back to the Salty Hog, but that's the way to get a message to us.
Yep.
Maybe, depending on how magic works.
Mm.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
I was with you there for a while. And then it sort of trailed off to perhaps we're not going to be able to get a hold of you at all.
No. You definitely will be. Yeah. At the Salty Hog. Leave us a message in our message
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
yeah.
Saoirse made a noise of disbelief there in the background.
Saoirse doesn't
I
understand
think
magic.
she made
that
a
well.
noise of a baby. There's a baby in the room
In the
next to
band?
the room the band is in currently.
Sorry, there.
I see.
Someone was very, very kind and offered to, brought my dinner, not understanding that this isn't in the middle of an interview. I'm not going to eat my dinner right now.
That'd be
It's
crazy.
really, really nice of them.
Sure.
The
Very
thought
nice.
is super appreciated. Except now I can
Full
smell it. And it
service.
smells so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
What
so,
kind of bacon do you have, Saoirse?
so much bacon.
Bacon steak with
Oh,
garlic
nice.
bacon on top.
Wow.
Smells delicious. This is actually kind of mean. Delivered by a baby and everything.
Adorable.
So wait, so the Salty Hog employs babies as their
Whoa.
No, the baby
Who's next
what
door.
it is a single working parent
I see.
Yeah.
who cannot afford childcare and is delivering food with their baby.
Despite the totally fair pay that the Salty Hog offers its employees, it's unrelated
Yes.
to that. The baby is just nearby, and when
And kind of
the
clingy.
door opened, so the baby, you could hear the baby.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, you're painting a picture here
Mhm.
of the establishment that you
It's
are
a
working
great
in.
one. It's
Seems
family
like
Yeah, you know what?
friendly.
Not a lot of people
Sometimes.
would employ a single parent, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
Llewellyn was
Great
like,
town. It's a
this-
great,
Yeah,
great
this-
town.
whole town.
Very
give you a
wholesome.
job. You could bring
very
your baby
wholesome.
even, and we'll just hang out. Yeah.
Salty Hog.
So your Salty Hog is offering childcare?
No,
You can drop
no.
your babies off?
No.
Oh,
It's
I'm
like-
sorry.
This is a
Soul
specific.
Sirens are offering childcare. You
No.
can drop babies off.
I would
with
highly
bands.
recommend actually not leaving your babies with us.
No, that's a bad
never-
call.
You never know when the music will take us into, again, metaphorically dangerous situation. Like,
Hmm.
because if we're in, 3 days and 17 hours is a long time to go without
Yeah.
eating if you're a baby, and we can't like stop the music. So please do not leave your babies with
Wait,
us.
how long do babies need to eat? Like, how often?
Like
Asking for a friend.
several times at least.
Oh, God.
Several
Okay,
times.
yeah.
Over
Like
the
several
course of 3
times a
days, at
week?
least several times. Yeah.
Or like, 3 days.
I
Okay.
think
3 days?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't bring a baby to our show then.
Yeah.
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 Got it. So it's
For-
not
for-
an all ages show. Like, does it
Like you
get
have the
into, like-
option. It's like not recommended.
No judgment.
It's
You do what you
loud.
want
It's
with
not-
your baby.
Yeah, like
Oh,
it
but
could
you
get,
feel
it could
like
get
this is
loud.
more of like an adult sort of entertainment
Yeah.
situation.
Whoa. I wouldn't say
I wouldn't call
adult
it adult
entertainment.
entertainment. Yeah. No, we're just saying we can't feed your baby. If you can come
Yeah.
listen to our
I'm not
music
feeding a
and
baby.
also feed your baby.
I will also
Good for
not hold your baby or probably acknowledge it in any way.
I will. I would love to. but
Yeah,
you're
I'm
gonna
fine
need to
with
feed it.
that. Let me tell you that people love when you like entertain their baby.
Sure.
They just love it. Magic
There's a-
tricks.
I think you'd be great with babies.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Do you
yeah,
know
you-
if Sebastian has any babies?
I think that there's
I
someone
mean,
who wants to have babies with Sebastian. It's here.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Sebastian.
Who?
You brought him up.
No, I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah. I thought that was
Definitely
you.
did not. You out of the blue said, "Does Sebastian have any babies?"
I was just curious if people named Sebastian can reproduce. It's sometimes certain names just don't work.
Listen, okay, this is getting a
It's
little
like zodiac
personal.
signs, right?
Yeah,
There's a
right?
compatibility.
Like Sebastian Pisces, oof, never babies.
No
Mhm.
babies.
It's a natural contraceptive.
Listen. I'm gonna veer away. Have you had any dealings with any of the Anumians?
They've
Yes. Like,
affect us
wait.
all, right? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that was a very definitive answer from you, Cass. That was a very definitive yes. Like, what dealings have you had with Anumians?
We deal with them every day in our life. Like, we check the Numian, we make sure we do our prayers. I
So
was
you
born.
pray to the Anumians?
Well, I mean, wait, Anumians or Anubis? Never mind. Anyway,
That's kind of personal.
Poppy, what religion do you follow?
The
That's kind of
Anumians are
personal
not
too,
part of
Cass.
Anumians are not part of a religion. They're not gods. The Anumians are not gods.
No, I know. I thought you said something different. That's why I'm asking about.
Yeah, I thought you said Anubians.
Yeah, same.
Oh, interesting. No, I
Yeah,
said
we
Anubians.
don't worship Anubians. That's like
No.
that's totally
Like, what am I
like,
gonna do?
I mean, they're nice
Like,
people.
plan my entire life, the people I like, my own personality off of a constellation in the sky.
Right?
I mean, like really,
Come on.
like Anubians are
Yeah.
great and all with their heads and stuff, but
Saoirse,
seriously,
do you have a favorite Anubian?
I don't really have a favorite anything except Bahati.
Oh,
True.
babe, that's really
And our-
sweet. Put that in the article. That was really sweet.
It's true.
Can I
Alright.
say? I got her somehow, right?
How did you get her?
Like that.
Yeah, it's because she's charming, And like
Again, remember how I
okay,
said softy, big heart, nicest person in the group? That's me.
Yeah.
That's how.
yeah. For
Mhm.
real though, she does like a really good job of looking out for people. And I think that is exceptionally sweet. Like she'll really stand up for you if you're her friend. And there are a lot of people that won't do that, but she'll just like dive right in and make sure that you're taken care of while also respecting that you can take care of yourself.
Sure.
Mhm.
That
For
was
the
nice.
other members of the band, Archibald and Cass, what is it like to have half of your band be in a relationship with each other? Like, does that cause any tension?
Archibald.
I don't think we need relationships to create tension in this group.
So there's tension just in general between the four of you.
There's always tension everywhere. I mean, just period. But if you're asking like, how do I feel about my two devoted and wonderfully talented, very skilled
Bandmates.
band members, I couldn't be more pleased
Hmm.
with them. They're great.
Yep.
So the tension for you is then coming from Cass, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, Cass. Yeah, Cass is
Cass is what?
the total bard.
Mm-hmm.
Real-
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Cass is
Mhm.
like I've met many bards, and man,
He's the bardiest.
he is a bard.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So, Cass, do you have a response to that? It seems like Archibald is perhaps saying that a lot of the tension in the group, which he openly said there's a lot of tension in the group. Like,
Well-
is it coming from you?
You to get a rainbow, you need a thunderstorm, right? Like a rainy day makes a rainbow. And that's just how bands and experiences function.
So
So-
you are the thunderstorm?
Yeah, actually I am. I'm
But,
the
like,
thunderstorm. I
and
bring the
rainbow?
chaos.
Yeah.
I bring the big hits. I bring the thunder. I bring the lightning. And then Archibald's there like a rainbow on a cloudy day. To like,
Archibald is the rainbow.
yeah,
Yeah, you should see him on stage.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
transcendent.
He glows.
It's a state
Hmm.
of mind, Poppy.
Yep.
A state of mind.
Wow, yeah.
Mhm.
Gosh, I have so much for my article.
Mm.
Is there anything before I wrap up that you would like to share?
But we're
Prior to-
we're nearly done.
Oh, I have a question. Like as an artist,
Mm-hmm.
me,
Right?
Mhm.
I am an artist,
Sure.
and artists are complicated in
Mhm.
how our brains work, right? We're all on the same page there.
Mhm.
So like, you know how we were talking about that Opal performance, like the one?
Mhm.
If anyone has any information about an Opal, just like write to us. Because maybe
we
that
could
would like
use in our show.
maybe it would inspire us, like to
Give
get
us
in that
motivation.
Opal mindset. Like if you have any information about an Opal,
Yep.
it could
Mhm.
help.
Right. Is there a particular opal, like,
Just
do you have something that you call the opal, for
no,
example?
like I just mean like it's a metaphor again. Can you just
In some ways, this opal is like our curse because we're just like always chasing it.
Mhm.
yeah,
Just out of
yeah,
reach.
nice.
Yes, what she said.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
So, if anyone has any information about a cursed opal,
Yes.
they should seek you
lyrics.
out at the Salty Hog,
Yep.
which probably won't be a problem
No.
for
Nope.
anybody.
No,
No.
yeah, no,
leave-
just to help us our artistic process along.
Yep.
Inspiration.
It's
Sure.
inspiration.
Leave a message in our inbox.
Show us your gems.
Well,
Not a tagline. Nope. We.
It's an
I mean,
adult
that's
entertainment
that
show.
seems
Come
like a
show
wrong
fun
us.
with it.
tagline. I'm writing that one down.
Yeah,
It seems
write
fun.
that. Show us GEMS.
No, babe,
JEMS.
We haven't
What?
we haven't gotten to G yet. It's
Oh.
No.
G, but
That's
also
the one that comes after.
Before J.
I would really like to see the gems.
we're sort of hopping around, Poppy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
The letters that are swirly are easier for her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
I like
she's
to
the one
see-
that manages your contracts?
Yeah.
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 I'm
I
just
know, right?
so good at talking to people.
Okay.
It's a gift,
Great.
really.
So
Yeah.
far, so
Real
good. I
people
think
person.
you're doing an awesome job.
You're one
Thank
for one,
you, babe.
Sorsha.
I
am.
believe in
This
you.
is your first contract?
For this town. Yes.
Yeah, for this town. Yep.
All right. Well, can you tell us anything about like your next album or single or
Yes, I can. We're thinking about doing an overseas tour. We're not sure about it yet. We're looking for a backer for that.
Mhm.
So we're also looking for roadies. If anybody wants to join a seafaring crew to be a roadie, let us know. Again, in our
Roadies.
inbox.
so you're looking for roadies and sponsors?
Roadies like
Yep.
who know how to sail, because that would if
Yeah.
we could just get both, that would be
Yes,
like ideal.
that's really what
you
we
know?
want.
Economically. That'd be
Um,
good.
So you
Our-
need like your tour ship, right?
Yes.
You need somebody to
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So like if our roadies knew how to sail,
Mhm.
then we'd be like, yeah, come to our next show and you get to like hang out behind the
Yep.
scenes on this ship, but also sail it for us.
Great. And
Yes.
what sort of compensation are you offering?
The part where they hang out with us.
No, it depends
just your
on
presence.
no, it depends on their skill set.
Yeah.
We're thinking like a percentage.
Yes. We're paying in percentages of our next album.
Percentages.
Mhm.
Poppy, back
Yes.
when I was, just a few years ago, back when I was younger, I used to follow another band. They were called the Bookbinders,
Mhm,
Mm.
mhm.
and I just followed them from town to town, because they were so, spellbinding, and so hence the Bookbinders.
Yep.
And so, but I just followed them around, and I learned from them,
Mhm.
and really like my pay was just being there with them, learning and acquiring knowledge from them. I think that the greatest payment that we could offer anybody would be our knowledge and
Knowledge.
And-
Great.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'll
but
make
also
a note.
Experience.
I'll make
a
a note that there
percentage.
is no
No,
money.
also a percentage though.
Yeah.
To be, negotiated, but like, yeah,
Got
for
it.
sure. We're gonna also give you money after we get money.
Yeah. Well, the album's called 10,000 Leagues.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is a lot of our take on like sailing shanties, as well as a really long experience of singing underwater. That's mostly Archibald, because the vibrations carry so well.
The throat singing underwater.
Yeah,
they're,
it's
they're good
amazing.
vibrations. They're really
Yeah.
good.
You guys, I just had a brilliant idea.
What?
If I just get, oh man, okay, this is some behind the scenes hot take. I will soon also be able to go under the water safely,
Mhm.
and to think of the sounds I could make,
Oh,
or like
man,
the things I could hear down there.
dude.
You guys, this album's gonna be something else.
That's
See,
gonna get us
Poppy?
closer to our opal.
This is what it is. This is the experience, is that just four people coming together while they're together and just making things go. And that's how it works for Casanova and the Soul Sirens.
Great. Wow. Amazing.
Very
That's so
nice.
amazing. I am very excited. I have so much information. I'm gonna definitely write up an amazing piece on you. We'll get it
Cool.
out there. People will know where to find you. If you are gonna do things underwater, I'm just gonna leave you with the parting thought that like you should definitely check the area for tritons before you head underneath to make any
That's
kind
true.
of
So
situation.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's a really good
Great,
point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
thank you.
but yeah, so we're thank you so much. Let you all get on with your eating. I'm sure you have a lot of rehearsal to be
We
doing.
do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So much.
Just contact us if you know how to sail or know anything about an opal for art.
For art reasons.
For art.
Or if you're just lonely, need somebody to hang out with, we're here to like spread the word.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
it's an amazing experience, really.
We're people.
See?
Love hanging out with strangers.
Wow. All right. I'm gonna break us back into being our non-Chaldea folk, and I would love to go around the table one more time, and just remind people where we can be found on the internet. If you have anything coming up, I would love to hear about it. And when I host my show, I do something called Moments of Gratitude, and this was the most ridiculous thing that we've all done in a while, I think. So I would love to hear from y'all a moment that one of your fellow role players / actors did that you particularly enjoyed.
I'll go ahead and kick this off. I was a broken person long before Sarah said we could break, as evidenced by our group chat that we definitely weren't talking in during that stream. No. But my name is Lexi. You can find me at Lexi the First across social media. I will actually be jumping from this stream to YouTube to join the Gotham City Tonight stream that is happening over there. If you want to follow me over, which is also live.
Raid.
Yeah, Raid. Twitch. Except that one's on YouTube, so you can't really rate it. But you can find us. And I'm gonna give my moment of gratitude to Casanova for, I don't know why it broke me, but the moment that I lost it and then just couldn't get it back was when Casanova called what we did an experience.
It is an experience.
Real artist move.
And then if I can like just kind of split that moment of gratitude off to Ready for following it up with a state of mind. It was like Cass came in with the hit and then Ready like came in with the other one while I was already like off balance.
It was a set and
getting
spike.
back on my feet.
Absolutely.
There was no recovering. So thank you both for all of that.
Love it.
Great.
Love it.
I want to go next because I want to do my moment of gratitude before I forget it. My name is Megan. Find me here mostly, but also sometimes, very occasionally, sometimes on Instagram at Megan and Eggs. For a post if I remember to do it. But my moment of gratitude goes to Rennie for just throughout the whole thing, like just committing to the bit of being the heart of the band. So like not trying to be Archie like pepped up, just still being like totally monotone, unimpressed Archibald, but also committing to being the heart of the band was great. Thank you.
I'll go next. Bryce Bebop. You could find me online. Most things are just Bryce Bebop. I don't really post a whole lot because what am I going to post? So yeah, just at Bryce Bebop everywhere. And to tag on to Megan, my moment of gratitude was also Rennie as Archibald, just so deadpan, just I'm the vibes. Like, all right, that's a different kind of band, but I love it. Like,
love it.
Hi, I'm Rennie. You can find me as Rennie Francis around. Also at Zombie Orpheus, we're actually about getting ready to shoot Journey Quest Season 4 this next month, starting on in May 15th. So that's very, very exciting for those of you who are big Journey Quest fans. We're going into production really shortly. So yay! Man, you know what? It's really hard because I think the four of you, including Poppy, really like. So I'm going to give this to Poppy because frankly, the three of you get the rest of you get. I really adore role playing. I told Mike Boozer this on Monday. I love playing with the three of you. I all three of you got my love on Monday talking to Mike, and it just you're so consistent, and it brings me great joy to have so much fun. But one thing I was sitting back there. Admiring Sarah, how you would take what we said and within the character of Poppy, like just sort of riff very consistently while still staying focused on trying to get to that story of getting like, it didn't seem like we threw you. You were very consistent on that. And I was thinking about that probably about maybe 10 minutes earlier than just now. Like I was thinking, wow, Sarah really like took that and really pulled it together and walked with it, although having a purpose. So I just wanted to give you that. I really observed that. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Poppy is like putting on an old coat, right? Like she's just like, I'm very comfortable with her. I can just like, I'll just, like shrug her on and like continue on. Because she's basically just me dialed up a bit. So yeah, so she's super fun, and anytime I get to play her is a treat. She's got a little bit of Pansy. For those of you who are familiar with the original Barbarians, I played Pansy, and she's like a little less excited than Pansy and doesn't steal as many things. Maybe we'll see. That she admits to.
She steals truth.
Yeah, just the truth. I steal the truth. I steal the story out from underneath you. Ta-da! My name is Sarah Moore. You can find me on Facebook at Actor Sarah Moore and everywhere else at Pixies and Pins, including my website, which is pixiesandpins.com. You can find me here on Gen Con TV every Friday night at 5 p.m. Pacific. And this Friday, will be playing a game called Retrograde on Sarah's Table, which is a game where you start with two objects and you build your character as your memories come back through gameplay.
Cool.
Super fun game. It gets a little bit more serious than I usually do on Sarah's Table. It's usually a lot of shenanigans on Sarah's Table. There's usually some sort of talking animal and a lot of goats for some reason. But no goats in this week that
What?
I think there are no goats. You know what? I don't know. Just show up. It'll be great.
Make a goat.
Maybe goats.
Baby goats. Sarah's Table, maybe goats is the
wait.
tagline of the show. We're also getting ready here on Gen Con TV to get ourselves down to Gen Con in August. We have a couple of shows that are going. Actoroke will be there. We're going to do a whole Actoroke cycle because we're crazy people.
It worked so well last time.
It did.
That's all right. It's all gonna be amazing. Come and see it. There also will be a Sarah's Table Live. There will most likely be a Dress to Quest. And there will probably also be a roll with Rem Alternus. So come on down to the show, check it all out, see your favorite Gen Con TV personalities live and in person.
Hey.
There's probably gonna be jazz hands and maybe puppets.
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 I love puppets.
I know. Everybody loves puppets. We promise good things here. In fact, I'm going to announce it here that there's going to be a puppet in Actoroke at Gen Con this year.
Amazing.
No! I'm so excited.
Puppets. You're welcome.
Yeah.
So we have next week off, but then we are right back here on Wednesday, May 10th. And we are going to be diving into another RPG session for Actoroke with these fine folks that I have here at my table. Mike Boozer will be back. And hopefully we're able to take what we learned here today and build on the shenanigans.
Yes.
This won't affect our characters in any way.
Was this
No.
just a weird fever dream? We don't know. Tune in next time.
Too much bacon.
Too much bacon. Maybe there's too much bacon, or baby's delivering bacon. I don't know. And then
Baby bacon.
also, if you keep an eye on our website and our social media, which is World of Chaldea for both of them, this may turn into an actual article written by Poppy Gatto from the Cordova Informant. So, like, Come check that out.
I would if I could read.
Oh boy.
Oh,
That's
Saoirse.
Saoirse. Saoirse can't read. Lexi can read.
She does her
Right.
best.
Can she?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Let's
All
see if
right.
I can-
I was trying to throw you
Needs-
that one, but like,
She
you
needs
know
these
what?
for those.
Whoa. Ta-da. Okay, well, we would like to take a moment to thank Marcus Mays for being our tech tonight and keeping us running smoothly. We love you, Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you to Peter
Thank you.
Atkinson for continually letting us do all of this wildness on stream. We normally have tech support from Zombie Orpheus, so we're gonna throw them a thank you, even though this week they are off, but they'll be back next time. And thank you to, I'm just gonna say it, to all of our partners for keeping us like really calm, regular people, just like keeping us centered. And like, you know, I'm sure there's more people to thank. So I would like to, like, if we didn't thank you specifically, I probably thought it though, like right up here, like I was feeling it in my heart. Thank you to Gen Con for giving us this platform, and come check out all the crazy stuff we're gonna do. So as always, keep making art and keep being art. We'll see you next time. Mwah.
Bye.
Dance it
I'm gonna
out.
dance until Marcus
Dance.
comes out.
Whoa, I'm a